Alright, so we have a Voyix curse seed here, buffer petite remedy. The video is labeled the hardest seraph. So I'm gonna guess it went down to seraph. And we'll see here. I mean, I think that I'm at least happy to have Fracture secondary versus Echo Break, but and I'm not unhappy to be playing Hellhorn. I love Hellhorn, but I am unhappy to be having Hornbreaker Prince. I am thoroughly convinced he's, as a champ, the worst champ in the game, and it's not even close. Like, I've mentioned it before, but you know, I figure I should always mention it whenever the thought comes about. Like, there's kind of two ways you can think of the champ, right? You can think of is a Prince run bad? Well, no, not necessarily, because Torches are a decent starter, and Hellhorn is a great clan, in my opinion. The best, even. But, you know, so is a Prince run bad? Not necessarily. But you can also think, what does a champ itself do for you on a run? And Prince, by far, is just the most likely to do absolutely nothing for me on a run. Now, I compare to like a Tethys run, right? A Tethys run often sucks. But Tethys as a champ typically does a ton for me, actually, in a run, right? It's rare that Tethys won't do anything. It's just, by nature, a Tethys run sucks, usually. So, same with like Penumbra. I think Penumbra as a champ, definitely worse than Tethys, because at least Tethys has two paths that are okay. Like one path that's really good and one that's usable. Whereas Penumbra really only has one path that'll ever do anything for you. But Hornbreaker Prince, I argue that none of his paths really do anything for you. I think Brawler, I think full Brawler is probably one of the most overrated paths in the game. If anything, I would say that Wrathful 1, Brawler 2 is the only chance, or the only way I can actually find consistent value out of Hornbreaker Prince. I think the 5x strike is overkill when the initial stats suck and it just doesn't come with anything, right? It's not quick, it doesn't have any scaling built into it, and it's fragile, right? Anyway, starter cards, Tiresome Climb. Still convinced it's overall the best card in the game. But the other two I don't like. Fortify is by far the worst common for Hellhorn, and I just don't think Echo Snare's all that great. But, you know, Tiresome Climb out, I will not ever hate on that. And it is Chaste. I mean, I still think Diligent's the worst Seraph, but Chaste is probably solidly in the second worst, I would say. Or second, worst to us, right? Not worst as in the weakest. Second strongest, we shall say. I think you just gotta go Wrathful, right? Reaper just sucks so bad. Maybe, because I have these fortifies, I could justify Reaper. But like I said, even into Chaste, I think Wrathful Prince is just gonna do more. It does so much. It's the only path ring one that isn't horrible. It still sucks, don't get me wrong. Like, it's still weak as hell. Vapor Funnel's pretty good. We could do this. Breaker Prince is one of those champs that is so bad, sometimes you just have to not take stuff early. I think Spikes is fine. It kind of hurts our Vapor Funnel value, but I think we can kill most of them with Torches, and the Echo Torches, Fractures, and the Echo Snares should be pretty damn good. I think I'm going to greed here a little bit. I'm going to bring one of them up just so I can get an extra Slay. Yeah, doesn't really matter which one we use there. Alright, well, I guess we'll just do that then. Might as well get the Slay there. We can do this. I don't think I need to greed the Slay down there, because that guy's going to do a significant amount of damage. I think I'd rather... Well, I don't know. Is it better to take, essentially, 9 damage? I think it is actually better just to take this hit. So, we'll do that. we can do this. Maybe get some of these killed. This is probably fine to do this. I think we're winning either way up here. We have enough stats stacked up, so we actually didn't take any damage there. I thought we might, if we low rolled hard enough, potentially take damage, but we did pretty good. Alright, not bad. Sometimes you want to torch yourself too, for the record, but that play isn't so good in the DLC, I find. It was much more of a better play earlier on. Not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of these. I was really hoping for a fledgling or a ritual. I mean, hidden passage is pretty good. It's infused. I guess it depends on our... Yeah, here's a problem. We'll probably take hidden passage, but my current thoughts are it just sucks. In general, I like Hellhorn banners better than Wormkin banners, but not if that's the card I'm having to kind of build around, right? Like, Wormkin is really nice to overstack with. Keeper of Echoes, Shard Soul Carver, mainly, are the two you're looking for there, but sometimes First of Kin can be okay, even. That's really it, but, I don't know, they're pretty good. Hellhorn still has stuff that'll work, like Alpha Fiend, infused into anything, basically. Rage, Slayer, Steelworker, Apex Imp, stuff like that. So, I mean, these are all decent enough cards, it's just, we gotta find a scaling solution, right? It's probably Echo Snare or Skip here. I don't think I want another Echo Snare. Since I just, I don't see Wormkin banners, I don't think Echoes are that important right now. It's not like it adds that much to the deck. I'd rather just find probably my hidden passage eventually, if that's the plan. I'll abort, though. I'll abort if I see a fledgling imp coming up. Let's put it that way. Intrinsic on the hidden passage is a little premature. It's obviously great if I can pair it. I could do an Untiresome Climb. That's not such a bad play. I mean, that's usually just a good thing to have in general. What do we got here? We have Endless. Oh, too bad we didn't get an imp, huh? Well, it's not going to be Demon Fiend, obviously. Hornware is a great unit, just not with this deck. But it'll be better than a Train Steward, at least for now, to be behind, but we definitely want to add some health to it. I'd be down to Shitstone it, if Shitstone comes up. Damn, I really wanted a 25 health to pair with it. Well, I'm not too sad to see this. For this next fight, I think Fortify can allow us to be a little greedy here. I really don't like Battlestone. I think it's a pretty weak upgrade. It just doesn't give you enough stats on either front. You settle for it sometimes when you have to. I'll tell you what, if I didn't have the two Fortifies here, I'd probably just settle for the Battlestone here, but I don't know. Let's see how many Merchant of Steels are in our future. This one probably is. Too many good artifacts to really go that way, but this isn't not guaranteed, right? I could definitely justify going left if I have better spells. Here, probably not going to hit the steel. I mean, there is a Horde, but there's a Vortex and a Caverns here. I'd have to really have a reason to go steel here to justify it. Final steel's possibility, though, so I think we can leave a slot open. And who knows, if we end up with the right infusion, I am going to intrinsic this. It won't do us much for the next few fights, but yeah, I think it's fine for now. Question is, do I want to make removals? Probably not. We have shops coming up. Mark of Invasion is probably fine. There is a world where we low roll pretty hard, and like don't get torches, don't get fortifies. But I have an intrinsic, whatever you call it, at the very least, so I think we're going to be fine. This, in a way, this kind of helps us get our scaling going. So, like, this is kind of a low roll situation, I would say, but we can get out of it by doing this. So we'll gain armor, gain rage. Well, yeah, we'll lose health, but we'll gain an equal amount of armor. Okay. Well, they're all dying anyway. Just trying to think what's best to do here. If I brought you up, I'd get sapped, but I could also... Could I kill it with that? I would need, let's see, 2 reap, 4 reap. There'd only be 2 echoes on the floor. I think I'm just gonna do this. And I guess this? I don't know. Alright, they're dying. We can do that. Might as well get some echoes on this floor. But I'm not really, like, my health is not so hot right now. I think I keep doing the armor here. And we'll just take these out, I think. Could torch myself. I think I'm just better off not doing that. Alright, not bad. Damn. This is the second Voyix one now I've had. Like, it's honestly pretty unlucky to not get Ritual or Fledgling Imp. So, that alone makes... That's like a significant hit to a Hellhorn run, right? Like, it's not unrecoverable. There's other sources of rage. It's a big reason that I love the clan, right? Or just like, you know... things like overstacking, Alpha Fiend, you know, there's options, but it's definitely a low roll to not hit either Ritual or Fledgling Imp. I don't know what the exact odds on that are, but I think it's only like 10%, I think, or less for that to happen. Because remember, it's 2 out of 8 with replacement 3 times, roughly. There's obviously a chance to get a rare or an uncommon, but... And then you have to miss that twice in a row, along with missing it in your opener, right? Not that likely. But here we are again, no rage. And still just a rat in a cage. I might just take another hidden passage and commit to an overstack strategy. I mean, in all honesty, it's a decent just utility card. I don't know that these do much for us, especially like if we're overstacking, they do nothing for us, right? Welder Helper... I think, I said it in my tier list video, I do think outside of Shardtail, it's just not that usable. Well, it's usable, but it's just not that desirable, shall I say. I think that these purely defensive cards, it's definitely not on the level of Fledgling Imp. Like, Fledgling Imp is worth abandoning an overstack strategy, but Welder Helper really isn't, I would say. It would be the most powerful right now, and we're not necessarily that powerful at the moment. But, you know, we're going to go try for another Hellhorn unit here. It also sucks that we get double no unit draft. But I think it's going to be Hidden Passage. Especially with the Vapor Funnel, it represents removal. Now that's a pretty good card. We at least high roll there. And not only is it good, it's infused. So, oh, I guess this is a Merchant of Magic. I don't know why I thought that was a steal. Oh, we got the Permafrost. Okay, Branded Warrior could work. That's a way to get rage, right? The only thing that sucks is... Man, this floor plan sucks. Well, it is what it is. The thing that sucks is I probably have to infuse it right now. I don't have to, but these rings are going to be tough without it. You know, I'm not hitting a Merchant of Steel up, so I'm not adding any health to, I'm not adding any health to Branded or Horn Warrior. Why is Horn Warrior all the way down there and Branded Warrior's up here? Oh, it's alphabetical, right? Except for the champ. So, I mean, obviously, Branded Warrior into Horn Warrior is a fine infusion. I'll hit 3 times. I could possibly get 3 slays, but usually a slay or 2 we can count on. It's rage to the whole floor. I have a good frontliner with Wrathful Prince. I have good defensive options. I can spread these around where needed, especially with, you know, stunner. There's sweepers most likely, especially if I'm going to take shards here, which I most likely am. Let's see, 10 and Pierce. It's almost worth it. I don't know. I should wait and see if we're getting a hammer, even though we're probably overstacking. It's, you know, it just might be worth it. I think we might have to just make use of these fortifies. Well, at least the Echo Infusion. I could do like a holdover Echo Infusion as a defensive option. The only thing I'm worried about right now is, ironically, just defense, because our offense is definitely figured out if we are going to settle for this Branded Warrior. If the floor plan had Temple here or even there, I'd be much more open to not doing my infusion right now and holding out, just because I'd rather have probably like a... maybe like a Shard Soul Carver infusion would probably be the best. I could get that here or here. I'd probably rather go here right now though, because it's a Hellvine and a Vortex. That's 2 S tier map events. So if I could avoid this, it's probably for the best. We might just find something here, but I'd rather not wait all the way to here to infuse something into my Horn Warrior. I think I just need to do it right now. I don't really see this working out any other way. Like, I need this. I need this scaling. And I think we'll check this. Ooh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I think this is pretty good. Hurts the draws a little bit, but just wondering what I want to permafrost now. Like, I kind of want to permafrost this one because it's not infused. I'd probably just like to play this one whenever I see it. I could also permafrost the Tiresome Climb, but most likely toward the end. I'm gonna always just play this at the start anyway. This also opens this hidden passage up to a decent intrinsic, if I find another intrinsic. I think I like this. And then eventually the plan is to probably just get a bunch of these on the floor. I can only really probably fit around 2, but yeah, we'll see. -1. I could do this here. I think I'd rather hold it over if possible, honestly. This on holdover is also a great defensive option. Let's just get a fracture down, I think. Or even this. Nah, let's get the fracture down for now. I could Surge Stone a Torch. I think that's fine. Alright, double stack is also decent here. You know, I have 5 Ember. So would I rather hold this over or double stack it? I think we just settle for a double stack. That will solve so many issues in the game. I think we can cool it at 45 shards here. The piercing isn't that important. Especially on a torch, which doesn't necessarily have the best breakpoint. Alright, we're going to put you in front. You there. Let's bring this one up. Hopefully she doesn't come to the top. Nice. So we'll get, you know, a nice slay here. I think for now I'm going to put armor there while I can, just because I think I want these to stay too. That's 3 hits. She's going to hit me for some damage though, unfortunately. I think I'm fine to do this. I don't necessarily want them hitting me. Alright, here's a great turn to do this. We'll go ahead and do that. I can put this one in. Maybe I find the other one in a reasonable amount of time. We'll just do that. It's a lot of rage to the floor, right? Alright, this floor I don't think we want to deal with. It looks like we might have lucked out on the, what do you call it? The sweeper. Yeah, none of them ended up sweepers, so that's pretty nice. I might as well bring him up, right? No real reason not to. That being hasted is fine. We're in no real rush there. They're all dying. We could bring her up right now. Why not, right? I mean, that is 4 dazed. It doesn't get much better than that. Alright. Easy enough. That's a dark deal. I have to imagine we're taking that. It's infused. It's, like I said, just another option of rage. Okay. Now that I see that, do we want a rail beater? Unfortunately, we don't find, like, anything that great for us, right? Rail beater is a good unit. But it would just be vanilla. You know, I don't have infusions left now. I think we're going to be fine with just double of this unit. We have the intrinsic double stack tiresome climb. I think we're good to just skip here. And we'll probably just hellvent the unit right now. I mean, the 2 hellvents are lined up here. You know, it sucks that I can't get the steel. I don't think I'll have 3 of the units, I don't think, but we'll see. Draw for now. I could even see Ember, even though I have 5 Ember. Like, I could see Ember being necessary. But yeah, we'll definitely go here. I think we just get 2 of these units for now. I know it brings us above the 50 shard count, but I think that's fine. The stewards are not horrible. Maybe we just, I don't know, the echo snares are alright for now as well. Like, I don't know what to necessarily get rid of. Like, stealth boss, we may not be quite, even though we have the echo infusion and the fortifies, if I don't hit with the tiresome climb, it could be an issue, and I might want these stewards. Tell you what, though, I think we're going to remove 2 of them anyway. I just don't have anything better to do. Are we going to be able to get to our shard count? We'll get 15, 15. That'll put us at 90. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll get there just fine. No need of that money that we can't really make use of. Even though we're low on it, we're not spending money here either, so... Damn, no brawler. Well, Wrathful 2 it is. Too bad. If I can hopefully get a brawler by the end at least, that'd be nice. Spikes is very, very iffy here. We still only have 5 health on these guys. I can put a Fortify and an Echo Fusion on them eventually. Does suck to give up a random artifact in this combo. I mean, this boss already is gonna be fucking tough. I don't think we can do this. Like, I need to get one of these guys with a bunch of health. Alright, we're gonna bring you up, obviously, and... Well, 15 by 15, is that gonna be able to kill that? Or 15 by 3, that's... 45. Suppose it all depends, huh? We can just love tap him. Okay, that's good. That'll get some rage. I can put you down. And I don't want this to die here. I do want it to die up here. I'm fine killing the backliner here. Let's just put some damage in here. Damn, I was really hoping to get hidden passage here, but I guess it wasn't that likely. I could keep him alive. He's not really the one that I want to put Echo Infusion on, though. It's this one, because keep in mind the boss has spikes, a pretty good amount of them. This guy is the one. It's only 2 rage, I guess, and I'm not going to gain rage here. Maybe I should just keep him alive. I'm not thrilled about it, though. I'm actually going to use, well, I don't have to. Let's do this. Should I do that? I think so. Let's also do that. I might as well. I guess I didn't need to do that. Whatever. I think the one in the very back should probably have the health anyway, right? Let's do this and that. Alright, 10 there. I could probably honestly solo. Giving him 5 armor is fine. I could probably solo everything with the boss, all things considered. I think I'm fine just doing this. Throw that away. Alright, finally get this bullshit. I think we do one more here. And, yeah, just give this guy some love taps. I mean, he has actually the most damage anyway, so we should just be doing this. Let's move you up, get a free kill out of it. Alright, this will finish him. You'll see though, even with those buffs to health, the backliners died pretty quickly because of the triple strike. There's an Inflame, but I just can't imagine passing up even a vanilla tiresome climb. Well, how much removal might be nice. We are lacking removal kind of at the moment. You know, we didn't take the horn break, but this is kind of its own form of removal. I think we're fine on removal. This is also its own form of removal, and currently we literally have not really any reason to have echoes on the floor, so why don't we get, you know, just another contender for best card in the game. Do I really want 3 of these? And these kind of suck. I forget which Arcus it was. I need to re-enable my mods, at least the cosmetic mods, so I can know which one it was. Guild Marker's probably fine. The other 2 are just so generally bad. I don't know what to Hellvent here. I kind of want to Hellvent the Echo Infusion, or even the, maybe the Hidden Passage? I don't know. Like, the sooner I can get everybody on the floor, the better. But Echo Infusion's pretty good too. Yeah. I don't think I'd get a 3rd unit here. We can wait until the end until I've actually upgraded one of them further to do a final Hellvent there. I think 2 right now is fine. What if I just Hellvent that Hidden Passage? It's weird, but it might work. Probably just this, right? It's a powerful card. We'll have to find a way to get shards otherwise, but I think this is fine. I do think even a stealth boss should be fine now that I Hellvented that. And I have a bunch of ways to get dazed. I guess we'll find out, but this will be fine. And the Mark of Invasion just helps us. So I would take it for 0. Alright, do I do this? I feel like, yeah, why not? We could bring one of these up. I think I might be more inclined to do that, though. It does suck to get the Hidden Passage here. Let's see, 1, and then I got 3 hits. We can bring... We can bring that one up. Why don't we do that, though? Well, we do actually get A pretty good draw here, all things considered. So we'll have a lot of rage stack into this floor. Do we need to do this here? I don't think I gain much from letting these guys hit me. So I think I am fine to do this. Let's do that. Maybe we do this. Alright. There are spikes. Let's give you a little armor then. Could move. Could move that guy back. Alright, this guy's getting the damage here. Can move you, well, can move you up. Try to just take that guy out, I think. I do need to, like, somehow earn, a little bit more armor, but, here, let's do that, so I'm gaining. Kill that. Put some damage in there. I have 125 damage. I suppose I can just kill that. Then I'm actually gaining here. I can daze this guy pretty hard. I think I should. Oh god. Yeah, let's do that. So we can go like this. And this. That's 5. I think that's good enough, right? Alright, well this has to go here. Looks like it was close. Closer than I thought it would be. With the amount of pyre health we have though, we probably would have been fine. March of Shields is just okay as a armor option. It wouldn't really, we would probably never use it for the shuffling, right? We always want Hornbreaker Prince in front. Now I will say, I talked shit on Hornbreaker Prince. He's pretty necessary this run, right? Like my only other option, I guess, was to go Railbeater frontline. I didn't like it as much because I like guaranteeing Prince into the front, but if, you know, with the March of Shields, now the Railbeater would probably be better, right? But it's still fine. I think we're going to take it. I don't need the Fire Chomper. Impish Scholar doesn't really get me anything useful back. So, I think by default, it's either Skip or March of Shields. I could see Skip as well, honestly. Like, it's not infused. It really isn't that great. Yeah, actually, I don't think I like this. We're just going to skip. At this point, removal is somewhat enticing. We're definitely going to this Merchant of Steel here, I think. There's really no big... Holdover would be nice. Double stack would be nice. Permafrost would actually be nice. Permafrost would be nice. Consumer move wouldn't. That's the only one that really sucks. But we're basically guaranteed to get something good at this magic, so... And if I add any of the... I mean, I guess what I'm trying to think is, like, I could add the Revenge here, and we get a Temple, maybe we get Pierce or 30, but maybe we just get a 10 there, right? Even a Surge... I could settle for Surge Stone if I re-roll and just don't find anything. Herzl Horde is definitely better than Caverns, especially in this combo, but also just in general. But, you know, there are some Caverns that could help me. I already got probably the best Cavern I could already find, though, right? The Steel here is nice. But it's not as good as the Magic because I don't know. I don't really know what I'm looking for. Probably just a large stone or 25 health or quick, I guess. It's, gotta be honest, really iffy to leave these guys at 5 health though, even with the defensive cards I have. Spikes just wrecks it. Pyre Wings as well with the chased, but if I'm quick, that's less of an issue. Quick also steals kills and revenge from Prince, but at a certain point that may not matter. I mean, it's probably worth to add a Revenge of the Dam at any rate. This magic is better. I could wait and hit this magic. I just don't know if I should hit it before this. This steel is definitely hittable. This steel is less hittable, even though it's like literally the same. I think I'm giving up a Vortex as well over here. I think the Revenge of the Dam should be good. We're going to need it on like Spike Channelers for Divinity and stuff. I think I can go to the right here though. There's Quick, I could find Large Stone. I guess I would settle for another Multi-Strike. It's probably not that good though. And just a simple 25 health would be great. So that's what we're looking for. There's a lot of hits there. I think this, because we don't have any good consumables. Okay, we got 30. I needed to get shards anyway. This is a good way to get them. 30 there's great. Let's go and kill some stuff. Alright, it is not shitstone here because we actually want it. I'll reroll for 25 health, I guess. Or quick. Alright, I get none of the above. Oh, that's fine. We can hit this steel up and maybe we get something else for the other guy. And then we'll just hellvent the... We'll most likely hellvent the large stoned one, but that large stone was a huge pickup. So we're gonna need shards. I'm most likely hellventing a unit, just going to 105 there. I don't think I need a purge when I already have vortexes, or at least one vortex ahead of me. And I don't even think I spend money on removal. I could save a lot of money for that final trinkets. So it is just the, oh, it's the easy Arcus. Okay, nice. We get the right one in front too, this branded warrior. So that's pretty nice. I guess we could do this. Just so I can like, yeah, let's get this guy up there. Alright, we can bring you up right now. It's fine. And why don't we... I don't know that... do I need to kill them? I think we just do this, huh? I think I want to greed a little bit here. Okay, there's incant. That's a horrible turn to draw those on. Like, I really wanted to use these. How greedy do we be here then? I think we are going to just take these out. I was hoping to like be able to ascend them. I suppose I could do this, and that's not too bad. 15. We could do that, and now I can do this. Alright, if they're all dying, that's good. 36 by 3. Can this one die too? Okay, that's good. Let's just hit that guy with a bit of damage then. You give this guy a bit of rage, huh? It's not bad. I don't think we need to use this. We want basically all of the slaves that we can muster here. I don't think I'll incant here. I will do this though. Just get some echoes up here. Maybe that's relevant. Alright, we got the Hellborn Harvest. For this one, I'm not going to bring these up because I want to get some damage in on you-know-who. Just get rid of the spell shield and I guess do that. So we can keep him alive. We only have... Like, I can just do this on that guy. That's fine. Still just focus on the frontliner now. There's no spikes, there's no sweepers. We want everything up there. We can do this. That's pretty good. And we should get the echoes back up here, though. Unfortunately, we might be in a bad way here. Like, we really need to, okay, he'll get that. That's good. We really need to... Let's see. I need to get some echoes here in case I get Soul Crushing Guilt next turn. But we really need to daze this guy if we can. It's not the best. I guess I could have checked my deck, though. Like, that's my bad. I didn't check the fucking deck. Well, we can bring him up, and that's 2 dazed. I might... Let me just think if that's enough to kill him. I will get a little bit of rage here, so... It's, what, just 3 more? So, I mean, roughly we're doing, what, about 300... Maybe 500, 600, so I could do 600 by 2 would be 120. He hits me once, twice, I'm dead. That should be enough. That should be enough. Yeah, it was pretty fucking close, but we get it done here. I could do this, actually, and get a slave front, but I don't actually think that helps me. I think the rage is better here. Alright. So we're doing okay so far. Another thing to think is we don't have great rage generation, honestly. It's always sad to have a Transcendent that doesn't make sense in a deck, right? But at the same time, an infused Echoes of the Past ain't bad at all. That's a pretty good counter to Chased, right? So that's just a pretty easy take. It just has to be draw here. I think we're going to keep these shards in the deck and just have that extra Ember that they provide. That's totally worth 2 bad draws, I think. I got so much Pyre health, I don't need to play them either. So here we'll go here, though. We'll take a look here. I should have took a look at the other stuff. Ooh, that's really good. Alright. Trapshade is just such a solid card. We could also remove the consume on it, honestly. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world to do that. Yeah, I'll do that. I think it's a pretty good use of money. 10 in Pierce Spell Chain. I don't mind a Spell Chain on some of these high-value 0 costs. I think I'd like to hold... I would like to... know that I'm getting a holdover, though. I think I'm fine surging one of these. Okay, there's a holdover. I don't mind a holdover Spell Chain Echo Infusion, I guess. I don't have enough health to make the Dark Deal work. I could also hold over Echoes of the Past. I don't think I have enough Echoes to make that work. I think this is the one I like the best. Hold over Echo Infusion, and I'll Spell Chain it. I'll get that down to 0. Plus 10 is fine for a torch, I guess. Still not going to spend money on removals, though. I mean, I'm even hard-pressed to find a good removal here. Like, I guess I could, at this point, probably get rid of the Echo Snares. They're probably not worth being in the deck. Honestly, probably the Fortifies actually need to go at this point, now that I have a holdover Echo Infusion. Let's get rid of the Fortifies. I think they're pretty bad. You know, they did an okay job earlier, but at this point I don't think they're very necessary. I don't think I'll do Piercing. I'm already going to be a little bit above the limit here. Damn, no Brawler. That's so unfortunate. Such a low chance to just never... Like... You know, I shit on Brawler. I still think full Brawler would have sucked here, but definitely would have loved to flex it with Wrathful right now. It really limits what I can do with Wrathful. Like, full Wrathful really just sucks. Like, it's single striking that there's not really any good. Like, the initial stats are nothing special. 5 rage on gain isn't that special. 25 armor for a single strike just isn't enough. So it's not going to be easy, but you know, it is what it is. We have an option. If we do end up losing Prince, it's not the end of the world, because I do have these Echo Infusions. Spell Shield's not too bad. Alright. This is a little iffy here. Double. I can't use it on my own guy, but at the same time, I can't really afford to just not do anything. How about we do this? He's going to be dazed for 4, and we're not really going to be able to put that much damage into it, but I don't really know what else to do here. I can't really afford to lose this Horned Warrior, so... Damn. I need you to live. So that's fine there. Could do this. That. Just trying to minimize the damage I'm taking here. I guess we're not killing the Collector, whatever. I'm more worried about just getting through the fight. Like, I'm pretty confident we can win. Alright, we finally stopped bottom decking bullshit. Still need fucking health on you, though. Alright, we're killing everything, that's good. I do think we need to kill this. Can't really afford to take multi-strikes here. Definitely need to kill that. That guy's not getting hit, huh? Well, we're just gonna take some damage here, it looks like. Vapor Funnel barely had enough there. Alright. Alright, that's good enough there. Why don't we just do that for now, and I'll do this. Well, this to be precise. Oh, it's living armor, so we're not too afraid here. That ain't bad at all. We can do that for extra LOLs. We can even do that for increased LOLs. Let's do this, that. And definitely we will not style on he who shall not be styled on. Boom. Is a third tiresome climb overkill? I don't think so. I think it's pretty damn good. Forced Contam could help Hornbreaker Prince. We are having troubles getting enough echoes on the floor. But it is infused, so I think it's worth a take. We got kind of a fat deck now, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We don't have to go this way, by the way. I don't have to Hellvent the unit. Like, I don't know that a third one of these units really actually helps me. I'd almost be better off Hellventing this one, and just removing that one. Like, really, maybe the best situation is I find Largestone and I just Hellvent one of the hidden passages. That actually might be the best, because, yeah, I'd be open to that. I don't have, like, vortexes that are good. I think my Merchant of Magic stuff is not that necessary, so I think we will go this way still. see what we get here. Spell chain, purge, meh. Endless. Well, there's a large stone. I think we're fine just having the 2 of these then. And I'd rather... Can I get like a cheater's hand maybe? I don't think any of these are good enough. I could Hell's Banners. There, even with my increased Ember, there are times when playing this and the other stuff in the opener hand could be difficult. And I just don't think I have much else to spend my money on. And I might do the Bog Slime as well. I don't really have... It's probably worth it. I mean, I don't have that good of purges. Everything in the deck is pretty decent. Like, removing Fractures and Torches removes basically some of my only actually infused cards, right? I was really hoping for a Karaska. I bet you it was that one that we skipped. Oh well, Bog Slime's fine. Now that I have a Hell's Banners though, I am debating if I need the shards. I could remove the shards probably. I have enough money to do it. I think I will. I have enough, right? 50 plus... Yeah, I have enough. So with the Hell's Banners, it's turn 1 that really I wanted that extra energy for. So we're going to be fine here, I think. And I am going to Hellvent this just so I can overstack a little better. And just moving other units up ahead of turn is going to be fine. I think we're good here. I think we have a pretty good solid game plan here. Definitely on that, in the realm of curse though, I think, I don't know, we'll see. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm pretty sure we're going to win because, you know, this tiresome climb could be a little premature to move this guy up. I'm not necessarily going to get slays on him, but at the same time, yeah, I think it's, well, I think it's fine to do this. Because I do want to get all of these slays. It's hard to say for sure, but I think I'm just going to do that. If I move him up, he'll have 6 days. That'd be 6 times 35. He'd probably hit me once. That's probably fine. I can't get this. Well, I can do this. I think this is the call. Just get a little health. Damn, 48 damage? Oh, that, I don't know why, but I thought that was double stacked. Well, that's not good. I'm going to keep the echoes here. Really just hope I don't low roll and not get any of my 3 hidden passages here. Alright, we get one of them, so that's good. We definitely want to kill that. Let's move this up. And... man, this is a fucking tough fight. Alright, we can daze him, so that's certainly gonna happen. I can daze him a number of ways, really. I think we'll do it like... I think I want to do this while I can, so I'm actually just going to move him off, and... yeah, I should have took one of them out. That wasn't really worth it to me to have whatever that happened there, but whatever. We'll do this here. I think the back one's the one I wanted on. At least we got a decent amount of damage on Chase there. But, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to figure something out here. Like, I can't really take all this damage. So let's take them out. Chased really is pretty annoying here. So you still have a dazed. I could bring you up this... I could bring him up this turn. Let's do it. Let's do this, and let's do this, I think. That'll get me some armor. Apparently that guy still lives, but he'll die to the pyre. God damn. Maybe I should have took the branded bands or whatever. This is pretty fucked. Fuck. We're gonna take Ember Drain here. That sucks. Well, there's not much I can do about that. I think we still gotta get all the health here. I can do this for some echoes. God, this is just horrible, dude. Whatever. And, alright, that's... At least now I can finally start stacking some fucking, you know, some shit. I do at least have an Ember here. I think we want to definitely not take that damage. I'm trying to think ahead to this guy, though. We'll have a soul-crushing guilt, so I think we'll be fine on that front. There's no spikes or anything, right? So let's get all of the damage back here. Damn, are you really just not dying? Huh. Well, we might as well not take that damage then. Just have Vapor Funnel finish it. Alright, we'll have enough for guilt here. I don't know though, this might be better. Yeah, let's just do... Man, I don't want to take that damage at the same fucking time though. Yeah, this sucks. I think we need to do that, and probably just do this. I'm gonna do this for some extra rage. Man, the way these shards ended up is not so hot. I'm gonna do that, that, and do this and this. I think we'll be fine here. I just have to be a little bit smart about how I do this. So that's fine. We can do that. Alright. So we get through it. I gotta say though, not an easy fight. Doesn't surprise me that Voyix went down here. Did he go down here? I don't think I saw his body there. No, he went down at Divinity. Okay. So he got through the tough Seraph fight, only to die at Divinity. We got a lot of days we can put in here. Well, not really. I'm one short of able to soul-crushing guilt, unfortunately. Not a great turn to draw that hidden passage either. That's just a whole lot of unfortunate stuff here, I guess. But what are you gonna do? Let's move this up. Get ourselves a nice early kill, I guess. Damn. I could move him up and leave him dazed. I think that's fine. I'm fine with it. Here, let's do this. I'm down to do that, and we might as well give that guy some damage. Try to get his damage up to get the slays here. Alright, this might not be helping me, but I can move one of these guys off. So let's move that guy off. 60 doesn't quite kill it. Let's... Am I going to be able to take that guy out with something? I got the Revenge of the Damned. If I don't get Revenge of the Damned, there's always Hidden Passage. So I would have to not draw either of them in the bottom 3 of the deck. Although I do have... Did I play that holdover? So it'd be bottom 6, or bottom 4 of the deck. It's not that out of the question. And that guy would absolutely ruin my run. What are my alternates here? I mean, I can't kill him here anyway, so... Incanting here isn't really in my best interest. Tell you what, let's get that guy, that girl dead. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't know, it's pretty tough. Okay, we get this, so we're fine there. Let's do this for extra echoes. Didn't save as much as I thought it would. I could move this up. Wow, wouldn't have thought we're not killing that. Well, whatever. We'll just take a little bit of damage. Still think it's fine, though. We don't want the extra armor to be gained there. Come on, man. How are you not slaying this shit? 180 should kill that. What am I missing here? How am I not fucking slaying this fucking bullshit? Okay, this I want to do. Alright, we have a pretty sad amount of rage, all things considered. But, yeah, this is not too bad. The Vapor Funnel should finish him. Well, will it? I actually don't know. I don't know that that's true. Looks like he'll hit us once. I don't really want to take that damage, I don't think. But at the same time, I want to play that to just daze the fuck out of this guy. Then again, this floor is kind of fucked. There's not really, honestly, too many good options here. I like to gain the army here. Means I don't need to play that. Well, why don't we do that? Why did that change so much? Huh? Why did torching him change so much about what just fucking happened? What am I fucking missing here? Like, seriously, what the fuck was that? I am so confused. The fuck? I don't know what changed there. Oh, because he's life-stealing it back. Alright, I need to think, is it worth it more for me to do this? I mean, what do I have coming up? I have Hidden Passage. These represent removal on the Shade Wings, just the same as Revenge of the Damned does. And even the, I think we're going to be fine on these Shade Wings, so why don't we... You know what, I can take a hit here, it's fine. I think I'd rather daze this guy. This is just probably the safer play to make. Oh, he died actually. I don't know. I don't know why he died there, I'll be honest. But he did, so I'll take it. Alright, let's move one of you up. Do this. Do that. I don't want to take that damage, so why don't we... Why don't we move you off? I also want this bitch to die. So why don't we move you up? 28. 242, 98. I think we're fine to take this spikes damage, right? Getting ourselves some extra rage here. I can move this guy up to avoid the Ember Drain. Might want to put some health there. Yeah, how do we want to do this? If I move him up, he'll be 3 dazed. 3 times 35 is like about 100 some. He's not going to do that much damage to me. He does have a lot of regen, though. I could preemptively do this, and this guy's quite taken care of. I might just have to take the hit here. All of them die. I take a little bit of damage. He's still dazed. I would love to kill this guy. 4 times 3 will be enough. And we can just do that. And that. I think that works. Not the greatest turn to kind of get fucked over here on everything, but what are you gonna do? I think I'd rather... I'll take, you know, I'll get a lot of Scourges shuffled in. I think it's just more in my interest here to make sure that Divinity is dazed a significant amount. Alright, looks like we won. It was not pretty, but I'll take it. A win is a win. But yeah, that was not easy. I would say it was borderline cursed. I think the saving grace was how many tiresome climbs we were offered. Getting offered all of those, plus the Cavern of Abandoned Staved, makes it decent enough that I wouldn't say it was full-on cursed, but it wasn't. It was tough. I would definitely say it was tough. It's a low score, right? You get below 50k on a Divinity run, and you know it was not a strong run. But I'll give credit where credit's due. As bad as Full Wrathful Prince is, he was relevant this run, so... You know, he did something this run, so it's fine. And then the Horn Warrior, Branded Warrior did end up being the right call, I'm pretty sure. Who knows what the Wormkin banner would have been. I mean, Shard Soul Carver was probably better than Branded Warrior. Infusion would have been, but I still stand by just taking the guaranteed value of the Hellvent and the Vortex rather than trying to roll into the unknown. When you have the knowns and you know that there's a path to victory there, you should just, I feel, take the known route, right? The Echo Infusion holdover ended up being pretty good, I think. Definitely all of the dazed cards came in pretty handy. I mean, really every card in the deck was pretty good. Even Echo Snare pulled its weight. I'll give credit where credit's due. Everything was pretty relevant this run, I would say. And most of the artifacts are pretty good, too. Vapor Funnel put in a lot of work this run. Yeah. Like, we took the best line given what we knew we would see on the map, right? So let's see what Voyix ended up going with. So he doesn't look like he took the branded warrior. It's possible he went a route that didn't find it, because that was found on, what, the Ring 3, which I would say is probably a mistake, honestly, if he did do that. I'd say, A, it's a mistake if he didn't go that route, in my opinion, because you only had the Horned Warrior, you didn't have the unit draft. I think you need to find, you know, give yourself a chance to find a unit. So either, if he skipped Branded Warrior, I would say it was a mistake. If he didn't go that route in the first place and just went the route that didn't have a banner, I would say that was also a mistake. Especially if he had that Battlestone locked in at the first ring, because then he doesn't even have slots for Horn Warrior. Had the full Wrathful as well. Took the Welder Helper. Even there, I think... okay, he had the Holdover Echo of the past. I mean, here's the thing. Looking at all of this, it worked out. Right, I'm trying to think why it even lost to Divinity here, but a few things I would say is this infusion is backwards. I mean, yeah, he has the multi-strike already locked in on the Horn Warrior most likely when he makes that infusion, because Railbeater was found at that boss ring, right, Ring 3. But absolutely, you gain so much more power, even if it was just vanilla. If you go the opposite direction, you put Railbeater, have it with the Horned Warrior infusion, that's just way better, because you have essentially the same health, maybe a little bit less, but the fragility doesn't usually matter, especially if you're rolling with if you ended up going with this Endless Welder Helper. You're gonna just gain so much more out of having the melee weakness on strike. So that's probably one thing I would change. I also think, I'm trying to remember what we chose instead of Welder Helper. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I don't know Welder Helper's, it was that or Hidden Passage. I just don't think you gain much from Welder Helper versus the option to overstack. We didn't even necessarily have that good of an overstacking build, but think even beyond overstacking, just that extra Hidden Passage I feel was pretty useful. But I don't know, I wouldn't say this is a massive mistake or anything. I think it just limits what you could do. Like, it definitely limits what you can do with your build, I feel, to have to lock in to using Welder Helper. I think I like this. I mean, with the amount of, you know, armor he might have had. I'm surprised he didn't self-infuse this, though. I guess maybe it wouldn't be able to die much. I could see that being a problem. Echo Infusion, Spell Chain is good. This is the big pickup here. I guess one of my main criticisms of this route is... yeah, you got the Dark Deal. There's just a chance you wouldn't have found Echoes of the Past or the Dark Deal. Like, the Branded Warrior kind of at least gives you a nice option at scaling offensively, but I will say, since he did find these, and especially since he got Holdover, I do wonder, though, if Echoes of the Past was the wrong one to hold over. I'm just looking at the deck, like, I also don't love the March of Shields here. I guess Inflame's fine if it's infused. I think the problem I'm seeing right now is, like, perhaps a lack of enough echoes to make this super worth it. I don't know, though. I'll have to see what ended up killing him. I mean, I will say he should have had a pretty good amount of dazed and whatnot. Maybe he just didn't have enough scaling. I mean, if you think about it offensively, Holdover Echoes, like I said, it wouldn't have that much. He doesn't have melee weakness. He only has one of these units. So, you know, he only has 4 strikes total here on his floor. It's not necessarily the quickest to scale because he doesn't have a branded warrior infusion. Yeah, I don't know. I just really don't like this rail beater infusion, I guess. Like, if he had gone the opposite way, that would have basically halved the amount of scaling he would have had to do, right? You'd have 1 less strike, but you would have had melee weakness, so I don't know. But overall, I think I just would have won. I like the branded warrior route better than... I have to imagine he probably on this ring went left if he found... I mean, I guess there was a lot of endlesses at the Merchant of Steel, so maybe he didn't. I'll just have to see. That's my main deck doctoring I can give, though. I think overall it's still pretty good. He made do with a lot of the same stuff we did, right? Like, take the really good days cards, take the decent scaling cards. I just think the infusion and maybe the overall game plan could have been improved. You know, make this the opposite. But even that, I still just wouldn't do this in general if I had found the branded warrior. I think the branded warrior gives you offensive options and a reason to overstack, right? And I still don't like the March, I think. It's just not enough armor to be that relevant. Which is weird to say, like, because I like the Echo Infusion, but it's just this by default costs nothing, right? This is already... And I can use this on any unit without having to shuffle them, right? And, you know, this... I don't know. But, I don't know. That's just the things I can see here. I still think it probably should have been enough to win. Maybe just a bad... It might just have been too slow on offense, I guess. He did take 86 damage in this chased fight, so it probably didn't have much breathing room. How did he take 86 damage? Maybe the chase fight just went really poorly. Which is weird, because he should have had a better chase fight than us, just looking at this deck, but maybe... I'll just have to see. I mean, I guess we took 52 damage, so... In my head, it didn't seem like I took that much, but we actually took, you know, essentially... Both of it rounds down to being a huge amount of damage, right? But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to check, see how the run went. No, you know, just little things here and there, probably. Because remember, our line through wasn't that... Like, it was a narrow win, kinda, right? But anyway, hopefully that... I can't really deck doctor much more. Also, I guess looking at... You know, we have all the same artifacts, other than I didn't get a Capricious. That's probably... the trial here? I don't know where he got that Capricious, but... either way, we have essentially the same artifacts until the very end here. I think he might have been better off just not buying... At least the Precious Plating, I don't think was probably worth it. And the Mandibles, I don't think is worth it, but it might have been okay. Like, that's a little more forgivable, I think, than the Precious Plating, but then on reroll, he would have probably been better off with Bog Slime, especially with this Echoes of the Past, I think. Even though there is only the 3 consumables here, because he didn't Surge Stone anything. I still think that represents 18 flat damage, essentially, maybe. Actually, this is also a consume. He didn't consume remove that, so I don't know. I mean, it's not a huge difference. It's probably... I think definitely that he'd rather have Bog Slime than Precious Plating, though. So maybe jump the gun on buying the Precious Plating. But either way, yeah, that's about all I can deck doctor. Still got close, right? He still got close with a relatively tough seed. He also only took 1 tiresome climb. I think even with this on holdover, I'd be tempted to take more. You saw how useful it was for me, right? You can use it so flexibly. But yep, that's about all I can say on this one. thanks for the seed. That was a tough one. I like that. Buffer Petite Remedy. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.